Welcome back to Superbly Said Advanced English Vocabulary and Phrases. Great to have you with us.
Yeah, welcome. And this particular deep dive actually comes from a lesson over on SpeakDuo.
That's right. You should definitely check out SpeakDuo.com if you want to, meet new people from all over the world and practice your English speaking on video calls. It really helps build confidence.
It really does. So today we're focusing on unlocking some advanced English phrases. These are for learners really looking to elevate their communication.
Okay, let's jump right in. First one, to throw someone under the bus. You might have heard this. It basically means betraying or sacrificing someone for your own benefit, usually to avoid trouble.
Exactly. But there's a nuance here, isn't there? It's not just like criticizing someone or pointing out a mistake.
Right. How is it different?
Well, criticizing might, ideally be about improvement. But throwing someone under the bus, that has a really strong feel of self-preservation, often at any cost to the other person.
Ah, okay, so it's deliberate, a betrayal.
Definitely deliberate. You're consciously choosing to harm someone else's standing to protect yourself. It's about deflecting blame, pure self-interest.
Got it. So an example sentence might be something like, he threw his colleague under the bus to avoid getting blamed for the mistake.
Perfect example. Or think about maybe an IELTS question, like, have you ever been thrown under the bus at work?
Oh, tricky one.
Yeah. A possible answer could be, yes, once my teammate blamed me for a project delay, even though, it really wasn't my fault. That hits the meaning exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. So from avoiding blame yourself, let's switch to when you're the one feeling the pressure. Our next phrase, to be in the hot seat.
Ah, the hot seat. This means being in a difficult, maybe uncomfortable position where you're under a lot of pressure or scrutiny.
So it's more than just being responsible for something.
Oh yeah, much more. It's different from simply being responsible or, say, leading a discussion. In the hot seat implies intense, usually public, scrutiny. You're expected to answer really tough questions, often about something negative or controversial.
Like everyone's watching your every move.
Exactly. It's not a celebratory spotlight.
Yeah.
It's a hot seat. The pressure's really on. It's high stakes.
Okay, I can picture that. Like the example. The CEO was in the hot seat during the press conference about the company's scandal.
Precisely. You can just feel the tension there, can't you? Or for a more everyday situation, maybe an IELTS question like, when was the last time you were in the hot seat? You might say, probably when my teacher asked me to explain the homework in front of the whole class. That feeling of everyone watching, yeah, that's the hot seat.
Right. I get that. Okay, let's shift gears to emotions. What about to freak out?
Ah, freak out. This means to suddenly become very anxious or upset or sometimes even excited. It's that sudden, strong reaction.
So it's stronger than just being surprised or worried.
Definitely stronger. The key things are the suddenness and the overwhelming, often uncontrolled nature of it. When you freak out, you kind of lose your composure.
You're losing control a bit.
Yeah, it implies a loss of self-regulation.
Yeah.
It's not just mild concern. It's a big, sudden, emotional wave. Your emotions just take over for a moment.
I think we've all been there. The example sentence is pretty vivid. I freaked out when I realized I had lost my passport at the airport.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Classic freak out scenario. Or if someone asks you, like, what's something that always makes you freak out?
Uh-oh.
A common answer might be big spiders, without a doubt. It just captures that sudden, intense, uncontrolled reaction perfectly.
Okay, spiders. Noted. Let's move to something clearer. The idiom, clear as day.
Right. Clear as day means something is really obvious, very easy to see or understand. No doubt about it.
So more than just understandable.
Yeah, I think so. The nuance is that it implies absolute certainty. There's no ambiguity, no room for debate. If something's just understandable, you might still need to think about it a bit. But clear as day is just, boom, obvious.
Like it's staring you in the face.
Exactly. It's unmistakable. So it's not just, I get it. It's more like, how could anyone not see this?
Makes sense. The example sentence works well. It was clear as day that he was lying about the accident.
Yep. The evidence made it completely obvious. Or maybe in response to a question like, what is something in your life that is clear as day to you?
Personal truth.
Kind of, you could say. That I prefer working in the mornings rather than at night. Something you know for sure about yourself, no question. Clear as day.
Got it. Okay, what about when opinions shift? To change one's tune.
Yes. Changing your tune. This means changing your opinion or your attitude, or even just the way you talk about something.
Is that different from just changing your mind?
It often implies a more noticeable shift, I think, especially in what you say or how you act. It's often prompted by new information or changed circumstances.
So it's an outward change, not just an internal decision.
Often, yes.
Yeah.
It's like people can see or hear the difference in your stance. You're not sticking to your old view. You've visibly shifted. There's a demonstrable change.
Okay, like in the example. She changed her tune about the project after hearing the new budget plan. People noticed this shift.
Exactly. The new information made her express a different view. Or, if asked, have you ever completely changed your tune about a decision?
Yeah.
A good personal example could be, yes, I used to hate running, thought it was awful, but now I do it almost every day. That's a definite change of tune.
That's a good one. Okay, next is really useful, especially when learning to get the gist of something.
Oh, absolutely. The essential phrase. Getting the gist means understanding the main point, the core idea, even if you don't catch all the details.
So how's that different from, say, understanding every single word?
Well, getting the gist is about grasping the essence without getting, bogged down in minor details or complex bits. You understand the main message.
Big picture understanding.
Exactly. You might miss some specific words, maybe a side point, but you know what's fundamentally being said. It's about comprehension, not perfect recall.
Makes sense. Like, I didn't catch every word, but I got the gist of what she was saying. You followed the main idea.
Precisely. And it's so relevant for language learners, right? If someone asks, are you good at getting the gist of conversations in a foreign language?
Yeah.
A positive answer is often, yes, I can usually understand the main idea even if I miss some words. That's a key skill, getting the gist.
Definitely. Okay, nearly done with the phrases. To go down that road.
Right. This means starting to discuss or deal with a specific topic, but usually one that's a bit sensitive or controversial or just something you'd rather avoid.
So it's not just talking about any topic. There's a specific feel to it.
Yeah, there's an implication that this particular road or topic could be problematic. Maybe it leads to arguments, or it's uncomfortable or complicated.
So it's a conscious choice to enter potentially difficult territory.
Exactly. It's not literal travel, obviously. It's about choosing not to take the easy or neutral conversational path. There's a hint of potential trouble.
That's why you often hear it when someone wants to stop a conversation, maybe. Like, I don't want to go down this road right now. Let's talk about something else.
Perfect use. It signals, let's avoid this tricky subject.
Yeah.
Or for an everyday example, maybe the question, is there a topic you refuse to go down the road of?
Common one.
Very. A relatable answer. Yes, politics at family dinners.
Yeah.
I just don't go down that road. It's about avoiding conflict.
Understood. And our final one for today is an adverb. Verbatim.
Verbatim. Simple meaning, word for word. Exactly as it was originally said or written.
How does that compare to just summarizing or paraphrasing?
Oh, it's the complete opposite. Verbatim stresses absolute precision. Every single word must be identical to the original. No changes, no interpretation, no summarizing.
Total accuracy.
Exactly. Perfect fidelity. Think about legal testimony or quoting someone precisely. So, our example, she repeated the instructions verbatim, means she repeated them exactly, word for word.
Got it. No room for error.
None. And for a fun example, maybe the question, can you recall a quote verbatim from a movie?
Ooh, put you on the spot.
A classic answer is, may the force be with you from Star Wars. I know that one verbatim.
Nice one. Okay, fantastic. You've hopefully absorbed those phrases and their important nuances. Now it's quiz time. Let's test your understanding.
Okay, listener, focus up. Think about the meanings we discussed, the examples. This is where you lock it in.
All right, first question. Throw someone under the bus most nearly means to. Option A, criticize a teammate in public to push them to improve performance. Option B, betray a teammate to protect yourself from blame or trouble. Option C, step aside politely so another person can lead the project. Feel free to pause the deep dive here if you need a moment to think about throw someone under the bus.
Okay, the correct answer for throw someone under the bus is option B, betray a teammate to protect yourself from blame or trouble. Remember that manager blaming the team leader. It's that selfish act of betrayal.
Exactly. Next up. To be in the hot seat most nearly means to. Option A, be highlighted for praise during a celebration or awards evening. Option B, take the moderator role and guide a lively panel discussion. Option C, face tough questions and pressure while everyone watches your answers. Take a second if you need to think about being in the hot seat.
And the answer for in the hot seat is option C, Face tough questions and pressure while everyone watches your answers. Think of that CEO under fire at the press conference. Intense scrutiny.
Perfect. Question 3. To freak out most nearly means to. Option A, panic suddenly or lose control because stress spikes without warning. Option B, calm yourself quickly and breathe so thinking becomes clear again. Option C, laugh off the problem to seem relaxed in front of others. You can pause right here if you want to think about what to freak out means.
Right, the answer for to freak out is option A. To panic suddenly or lose control because stress spikes without warning, like losing that passport, that sudden wave of panic.
Yep. Okay, next. Clear as day most nearly means option A, open to debate, because different facts point in different directions. Option B, obvious and easy to see with no real doubt remaining. Option C, hidden on purpose so only insiders can understand the meaning. Give yourself a moment to think about the meaning of clear as day.
Okay, for clear as day, the correct choice is option B, obvious and easy to see, with no real doubt remaining. Remember how it was undeniable that the person was lying? Absolutely obvious.
Right. We're midway through. To change one's tune most nearly means to. Option A, repeat the same view even when new evidence appears against it. Option B, switch topics quickly to avoid answering a difficult question entirely. Option C, adopt a new attitude or opinion after circumstances have changed. Feel free to hit pause if you need to consider change one's tune.
And the answer for to change one's tune is option C. To adopt a new attitude or opinion after circumstances have changed. Like realizing you actually enjoy running after thinking you hated it. A noticeable shift.
Exactly. Almost there. To get the gist most nearly means to. Option A, understand the main point, even without all the small details. Option B, memorize every line exactly, so nothing important is forgotten later. Option C, focus on side stories more than the central idea being discussed. Take your time to think about what it means to get the gist.
Okay, for to get the gist, the answer is option A, to understand the main point, even without all the small details. It's about grasping that main idea, like in the lecture example or when listening to a foreign language.
Great. Penultimate question. To go down that road in a talk most nearly means to. Option A, literally travel along a route to reach a different location today. Option B, begin discussing a sensitive topic you would rather avoid for now. Option C, choose the safest option so nobody feels uncomfortable or upset now. Pause here if you need a second for go down that road.
And the correct answer for to go down that road is option B, to begin discussing a sensitive topic you would rather avoid for now. Like steering clear of politics at family dinners to avoid complications.
Right. Last one. Verbatim most nearly means option A, word for word, exactly as originally said or written before. Option B, roughly similar in meaning, though not the exact same wording. Option C, summarize briefly so listeners can get the main idea quickly. This is your last chance to pause and think about verbatim.
Okay, the answer for verbatim is option A, word for word exactly as originally said or written before. Absolute accuracy, like repeating instructions or quoting something perfectly. Well done, everyone. That was quite a deep dive, wasn't it? Mastering these phrases, it's really about understanding those subtle differences, the nuance. It helps you communicate so much more precisely. But remember, it definitely takes practice.
Absolutely. Don't just memorize them. Try to actively integrate them into your speaking. Use them. It'll make you sound more natural, more confident. And hey, speaking of practice, don't forget SpeakDuo.com. Those connect and practice sessions are ideal for this stuff.
They really are. And if you're serious about leveling up quickly, check out SpeakDuo Premium. There's Basic for unlimited practice at $10 a month. Or Pro, which adds AI feedback to the unlimited sessions for $18 a month. Helps you pinpoint areas to improve. And there's a 30% discount on the 6-month plan, too.
Great value. Definitely check that out. And also, for more great tips and resources, make sure you follow English teacher Claire. She's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Loads of helpful content there.
Definitely do that. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, if you found it helpful, we'd be really grateful if you could leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening. It genuinely helps other learners find the show.
Please do. So as you continue on your English journey, think about this. How can understanding these subtle differences in vocabulary really change how people understand you and perceive your command of the language? It's more than just words, isn't it? Which phrase are you going to try and use today?